Are you serious? Damn.
I'd like to find out about the...
I don't know any.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I just wanted...
I said I don't know any. If you want to know anything, go see Blacksmith's Betty. She saw them feasting in the woods.
Feasting?
That's all I know. God bless. May the Lord watch over you.
God save you, Henry.
I've got a few questions about these poachers.
So ask.
What do you make of this poaching that's...
It's clear as day. Hannikin Hare's back.
Well, you're the first who's certain of Hare's...
Well, now, I wouldn't say I'm completely sure.
Stop trying to wriggle out of it. Do you realise who I am?
Not really.
But you know who Radzig Cobbler is?
Of course.
I'm his right-hand man, and I'm helping the huntsmen catch the poachers.
All right, I'll tell you what I know. But promise not to tell Nicholas I...
I'll do what I can, but I need to let him know what I discover.
It's to do with Margaret, his wife. They say it's all because of her.
Keep going.
I know full well Hare's here, because Margaret admitted as much.
What did she tell you?
That he waited in the woods till she came by and they exchanged some words. Words was all she told me. Who knows what they actually got up to.
And what did they speak about?
I don't know. But if Nicholas knew they'd met, he'd most likely kill her.
You're sure she wasn't saying it in jest?
Oh, no. Margaret wouldn't joke about something like that.
So what's the story between Hare and Margaret?
It was complicated. He wanted her and she wanted him too, I reckon. At least...
Do you think Hare really...
Who knows the truth of it now? I did... And Margaret never wanted to speak of it.
You mean to say his wife's cheating on him?
All I'm saying is she might be feeling that...
Well, you're the first who's...
Well...
Good luck then.
Jesus Christ, be...
I'd like to find out...
I don't have time for gossip. If that's what you're... Good luck to you.
How are you, Henry?
heard you've got a poaching...
In the woods and out of them. Not long back the bastards hung a deer's head on the huntsman's house.
That's pretty brave.
Certainly is. Word around the village is that someone wants to shame...
Putting a deer's head on the huntsman's house sounds pretty risky. Why would anyone do that?
Maybe they want to show that Huntsman Nicholas is no match for them. And they're not wrong. He isn't the man he should be.
Do you think it was someone local?
I really don't know. All sorts of things get said. Hannikin Hare's back, if you listen to some, and others are going on about...
What about you?
It could be anyone. There's more than one that has it in for Nicholas.
What's so suspicious about this Tommy?
Just that he was drunk and blabbering about how he was going to bring back venison from the wood.
Putting a deer's head on the huntsman's...
Maybe they...
Tell me something about...
He used to be Master Huntsman here a while back.
What happened between Hare and Nicholas, anyway?
Those two didn't get on from the start. And then that business with Margaret really set them at each other's throats. But it all came to a head about 15 years back when Sir Henry of Lipa came to visit.
Sir Hanish's father? So how did Nicholas...
Nicholas always had a viper's tongue, and events made it easy. That evening there'd been a right falling out between Hare and the guardsman. Blows were...
So how did Nicholas put the blame...
Nicholas always had a viper...
What was going on with Margaret?
Her...
And what happened to Hare?
That's just it. No one...
I want to ask... So why do people think Tom of the Bad?
Ah, that's just nonsense. He was bragging in the tavern that he'd put on...
Did he?
I doubt it. He's all mouth and no trousers. But if you want to know more, ask my husband, the innkeeper.
Good day, Henry.
That'll be all. Thanks.
God bless.
Damn. Jesus Christ be praised.
I'd like to find...
I don't know anything about it. Goodbye. Good day to you.
What do you think about...
What should I be thinking? If they ever catch them, Sir Divish will have them skinned alive. But for that to happen, our master huntsman...
Folk were talking about Hannikin...
Oh, good Lord! People do like to prattle on. Don't you go believing a word they...
Do you think Nicholas isn't doing enough?
A master huntsman who lets poachers run wild through his woods? He...
Right. Thank you, innkeeper. I've heard Tom of the Bath.
So he did. He and Jack Piper were bragging about how they'd make a feast for the village lasses, that there'd be venison roast and enough beer to fill a river. And a few days later, they did come and buy a few kegs of beer from me.
Did they have anything else to say?
Not really. I told him to shut up, or someone would hear him and they'd...
And what did he say to that?
Nothing. He had more booze in him than the castle cellar. He just hiccuped and slid under the table. Piper took him off after that, thank God.
Do you suppose he meant it?
Hardly. He's nothing but a braggart.
All right. I'd best ask him myself.
Feel free to ask, but don't believe her.
And who is this Jake Piper?
Oh, he's Tom's best mate. A decent fellow. They call him the Piper because everywhere he goes, he's whistling on that pipe of his.
Where can I find him?
Well, most likely in the quarry. He lends a hand there to make ends meet.
Thank you, innkeeper.
Take care now.
God be with you.
I'm here to find out about the Pope.
Well, ask away.
I heard you were yelling in the tavern that you were off to hunt some venison.
Look here. I don't know who you are, but you should watch...
I will, don't you worry.
What? Nothing. It was just the beer talking. I got pissed and started spouting shit.
Maybe not. That remains to be seen. Blacksmith Betty saw people feasting in the woods, and she says there was a nice smell of venison.
Nothing. I wasn't there.
And I don't suppose you'll tell me who was?
No, because I wasn't there.
That'll do me. I hear there's been trouble with poachers recently.
I don't have time to talk to strangers. God be with you.
Hey, Henry, come to see us. God save you.
I'd like you to show me some...
Certainly.
I'd like to hope...
First you have to have... Well. Take care. Yeah.
I'd like to ask you about Hannikin Hare. That'll do me. I'd like to ask you...
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to talk about...
That'll do me.
May the Lord watch over you.
I'd like to find...
If you ask me, there's some question...
I'd like to ask...
I'm sorry, but...
That'll do me.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
God be with you.
I need to ask you something about the poachers.
What? Me? Why me, for Christ's sake?
They say you were mouthing off in the tavern. So you didn't go poaching with Thomas?
By God.
Some folk had themselves a feast in the woods recently, and the people who passed by told me they heard a piper playing. You weren't by any chance?
I was. I don't deny it. But nothing disreputable went on there.
So how do you explain that I found bones buried there?
What? What kind of bones?
Deer bones.
As I was saying, there was meat being eaten, so there would be bones left.
And where might you have got a deer from? Game is for the nobles.
Well, someone brought it.
Who did?
I don't know. It wasn't me.
I'm asking you for the last time, who dragged in that deer?
Thomas. It was Thomas. But I had nothing to do with it, I swear.
So all that bragging when he was drunk was more than just hot air?
I don't know where the deer came from. After what happened in the tavern, Tom took me to the forest, to this hide there. But I was too worried someone would catch us, and I took off.
You did yourself a favour. Thomas isn't going to get away with this.
See you later.
Yeah.
Good health to you, Henry.
I've got a few questions about...
So ask.
What do you make of this poaching that's...
It's clear as day.
So what's the story?
It was complicated.
That's all I need.
Take care.
Yeah. I'm here to find out about the poach...
Well, ask away.
Jake Piper reckons you were at that feast.
I wasn't.
So you're calling Jake a liar?
I don't give a toss about Jake or whatever's buzzing round that empty head of his. He probably got so drunk he had visions of me there.
Look, I can see you're not a poacher. You look like you couldn't hit a barn door.
That's what you think.
Are you trying to tell me you're a marksman? Are you an idiot or just too vain to think straight?
I don't see what you're getting at.
Look, I can tell you're not the poacher, but this constant lying isn't helping your case. In the end, if they don't find anyone, they'll come after you. They'll know it's not really you, but so what? There'll be no one better to blame, and someone has to swing for it.
All right. But promise me you won't drag me into anything.
Speak up and who knows? I might put in a word for you.
All right. The truth is I did drag a deer carcass there, but I didn't do the shooting. I was given it.
That's a likely story.
Honestly, not a word of a lie. I caught the poacher just as he was skinning it.
And who might that be?
I don't know.
If you don't tell me who it was, I've no reason to believe that story of yours.
Fine. Fine. He's one of the charcoal men. I've seen him taking the charcoal to the forge. His name is Radan. He came from the charcoal piles south of here. If you follow the creek upstream, you can't miss them.
Well, you better pray I find him, because if you've been lying to me, I'll go straight to the castle. Understood?
I'm telling the truth, I swear. I'm sure you'll find him there.
Take care now.
I'd like to ask...
I'm sorry.
That'll do me.
God bless.
Yeah! Yeah! This'll be the crossroads. So where did Pi go? Au, kurwa!
Hej, Iwano! Zonia! Mi az ott? Nicsak. Mi bújt itt elő? are you?
A fellow from Talmberg claims he saw you poaching. What do you have to say about that? Can you hear me? Don't you have anything to say to me about that?
I'm not a poacher.
That's not what I've heard.
But I'm not a poacher, though.
No, of course you're not a poacher. I'm not a poacher either, and I most certainly wouldn't be looking for my mates, the poachers. Know what I mean?
No. I haven't a clue what you're on about.
Never mind. Let me spell it out for you. I'm looking for my mates, the poachers. I know they're around here somewhere.
Huh?
But please help me out, brother. I'm on the run and need a roof.
They only take me along from time to time.
All right. But you know where I can find them, don't you?
Aye.
And where is that?
The clearing.
They meet in a clearing.
They camp there.
And where is the clearing?
A short walk from here.
Oh, Lord. A short walk where? Do you know how many clearings there are in these woods?
No. Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, my God. Where is the clearing they camp in? How do I get there?
Along the trail. From the huntsman's lodge. Go into the wood by the big broken tree. Eastward.
Very well. I hope I can find it.
God be with you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
God save you.
I found out where those poachers meet.
Well, that's at least one good bit of news. So tell me, where is it?
In fact, not all that far from here. In a glade not far from your lodge.
I see. They chose that place to mock me. I might have known.
But now we can finally nab them, right?
We can. Go to the castle and tell Captain Robard to send some men with you.
Wait, you're not coming?
I have a lot of work to do.
Of course you do. There's more I'd like to...
Well?
And what was your wife's role in all?
He had his eye on her, and she didn't...
I heard. That's all I need.
Good luck, then.
Yeah. I'd like to ask you...
I'm sorry, but
That'll do me.
Good luck, then.
Yeah.
Good health, you.
I've come about the poachers, sir.
Oh. Oh, so you're the one Nicholas was talking about. All right. I'll send some of my men with you.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, you.
Hannikin here, Zalus. I arrest you in the name of Lord Divish of Townberg.
The Master Huntsman is not coming?
The Master Huntsman arrests poachers, not murders. Will you come quietly?
What are you saying, man?
What have we got here? Entertainment. Great.
Shoot!
Hold on. I'm asking you to hear me out.
I've been sent to arrest you, and that's what I intend to do.
Then I'm afraid you don't give me any choice.
Cunt!
Ow!
God's sake.
Good health to you.
A fellow from... Can you hear me? I could take...
I'm not...
That's not what I've heard. Stop trying to...
What?
I think you can trick me by play...
To the castle.
So?
They only take me along for...
All right.
Aye.
And where is that?
The clearing.
They meet in a clearing?
They camp there.
And where is the...
A short... No. A lot. See you later.
I'm glad to see.
There's more I'd like...
What?
That's all I need.
Well, that's it.
Right.
Good luck, Henry. God be with you.
My respects to you.
God be with you, Henry.
I've come about...
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you.
Anakin here.
What have we got here?
Just what I wanted to vent my rage.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
God be with you.
A fella... Can you hear... Don't...
I'm... I... See you later.
God be with you.
I found out where those poachers meet.
Well, that's at least one good bit of news. So tell me, where is it?
In fact...
I see.
But now we can finally nab...
We can't. See you later.
Good health, you.
I've come about... Yes, sir.
God be with you.
What have we got here? Entertainment. Great. Well, look what's come crawling out from under some rock. Next! And that's that. Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Well, that's the end of you. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah! You made a mistake getting on the wrong side of me. The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. And that's that. What was that? I must be going there. Good work, Henry. We've cut off the head of the serpent. I don't believe the poachers will be troubling us any longer.
Well, I have a feeling this wasn't entirely about poachers.
Maybe so, maybe not. But no one benefits from digging up the past. Anyway, I do know how to show my gratitude. Here's your reward, and stop by any time you need to. You'll always find work here.
Thanks.
God save Henry. Are you look?
Good day to you. What do you need?
I've come about the... Yes, sir.
Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Hold on. I'm at...
Why should I listen? Anyone can.
And that's
Let me...
Let me... Nick... My...
That's... I think I've heard... This is...
Thank you. I didn't expect to find...
So...
Working out...
And how would you...
Simple.
How...
He won't...
Could you... Kidnap?
No. That... Hopefully.
So what do I need to...
I'm... That's why I'm sending you. When you get her...
All right.
Don't forget.
Curse it!
I'll have you.
Yeah!
Get back!
Bring it on.
I'm going to enjoy it.
The hell?
God be with you. What can I... Goodbye.
Almighty. What hole did you crawl out of? You've no business here.
Good work, Henry. Now we have to act fast and sort out Nicholas. Are you all right?
I don't think about it much. What next?
Take this confession. Go to Nicholas and make him sign it before you tell him where Margaret is.
And what if he refuses?
You'll have to make him, one way or another.
I'm not complaining, but couldn't you go to him yourself?
Believe me, I'd rather not drag you into it at...
I see. And what if he attacks me?
Then of course you'll have to defend yourself. If you knock some sense into him in a duel...
All right. I'll get to it.
Here's the document. Don't forget to tell him he should get the hell out of town.
Where would I find you?
I'll wait for you in the clearing. Be quick. I don't want...
I understand.
Yeah. 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 Have you seen my wife, Margaret? I'm sure something must have happened to her. I can't find her anywhere.
Yes, I've seen her.
Speak, where is she?
Hannikin Hare is holding her captive.
How do you know that?
Because I was the one who abducted her for him. Now I'm here to parley with you.
What, you whoreson? Tell me where she is right now or you'll rue the day.
Bluster all you want, but if you ever want to see Margaret again, you better get a grip on yourself.
Where is she? Tell me!
Yeah, you scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours. Sign this parchment here, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
I, Nicholas Angel, do hereby confess... conspiracy against Sir Hannikin Hare? Just and proper punishment? What? You must be out of your fucking mind!
Sign it if you cherish Margaret's life. I can't vouch for what Hare might do.
Hare's bluffing. He'd never harm...
I wouldn't be so sure. If you take a man's sweetheart, his home and his job, and leave him in the shadow of the gallows, you can't expect much...
There. Now tell me where my wife...
There's an old mine gallery, a little to the south of here. Margaret is in there, alive and well.
I certainly hope so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, have you got it?
It's done.
Voluntarily?
Yes. More or less.
Well, I'm glad it's been done without...
And what now? Will you take the confession?
We'll go together. I need you to bear witness. I've been gone for years, and I'm not sure they'll take my word for...
Well, I hope they do believe you. Otherwise, we're both for...
Don't worry. Divish won't forget our former friendship so easily. Are you ready to go?
Anakin Hare, I never expected to see you again.
It was the will of God that I returned.
You realize that Sir Henry of Lipa has never repealed his sentence against you. I'm duty-bound to arrest you and turn you over to the provincial court.
Perhaps. But will you read this first? Henry here is my witness that your master huntsman Nicholas signed it himself. This ought to change their minds.
It might. I'm sorry, Anakin. I always trusted you. But your guilt seemed irrefutable. Nicholas was very thorough. Oh, there's no doubting his own confession. Captain.
Yes, sir.
Have the Master Huntsman arrested.
That won't be necessary. I don't think they'll find him.
I understand. So, what's to be done with you now? Poaching and kidnapping the Master Huntsman's wife. You see my difficulty.
I know. I can't stay here. It's enough to know my name is cleared.
I'll have a letter drawn up to recommend you to the service of Sir Vincent at Vellish Castle.
Thank you, sir.
But if Nicholas has vanished and we're sending you to Vellish, then who's going to be my master hunter here?
There's one obvious candidate. Henry here. Help me bring Nicholas to justice. And he's no disgrace as a hunter.
Really? Well, what of it, young man?
It would be an honor, sir.
Good, good. Then I hereby name you Master Huntsman at Talmberg Castle. My chamberlain will tell you more about your new responsibilities. Good luck to you, Hannigan.
Thank you, Henry. I could never have managed it without you. God willing, we'll meet again one day.
You said something about a message? What was it about? Welcome.
Well, I never.
Hey, you! Halt!
Surrender! You've committed a violation.
Kurwa!
You're I was told you were dragging a lifeless body around on your shoulder. Where the fuck do you think you are? If it was up to me, I'd send you straight to the chopping block. You're lucky the law...
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore. The fate of the whole empire hangs in the balance between King Wenceslas and King Sigismund.
Well, I thought... That is, I had no idea. That's how it is. Of course, you may...
God be with you.
God save, Matt. I'm the new Master Hunt.
Aha. Well, you're...
No,
Right away. Sir Divic...
All right, I'll get going.
By the way, the Master Huntsman should get a hunting bow and a which is also yours.
I see.
Yes, yes. Take care.
God save you, Henry.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
A shame I can't swim.
How are you?
Can you tell me... That's all.
What am I to do?
Buying and selling. Not that I'd buy.
So if someone loses...
That's the arrangement.
I've got some goods here.
All right. Good luck then.
Hey, look. What? What were you... What the hell are you doing?
God be with you, Henry.
Good day to you.
Take care. Let's have a word about the price. Here, with a little
My word, thank...
Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing good. I'm afraid so. It's going to happen again, and on an even bigger scale.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you? What exactly will happen?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start, and they're far from defeated.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who works for them, and let him recruit me.
Ah, God's holy hat! You never cease to surprise me, lad.
And what did you find out?
They have another much bigger encampment in Vranic near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who the hell are they?
To hurt us? Conquer the region? I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do is go and take a look.
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play. I already passed their test. They trust me.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, right now, when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mangy little shit, we can ask him nicely what he wants. But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many of them there are and what they're up to.
I don't want you to take any unnecessary risks.
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are, and what their plans are, whatever you can. But don't stick your neck out too far.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed, lad.
That could be it.
What do you want?
Let me inside.
Inside, eh? What's the password then?
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. Alright. Welcome to Vranik, comrade.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade. Who should I report to?
Eric, you should be in the house, at the top.
Dolphins stink everywhere. Should have stayed
Not
home.
only strong outer walls, but inner ones too. This isn't good news.
Warning, ragging.
The wall here isn't too high.
Fuck off, you can.
Whatever you say.
When I get the cunt who stole it off me, I'll smash
Those
his face
tents
to a
look pretty
fucking
impressive.
pulp.
These fellows aren't paupers, are
What
they?
are you doing?
Fucking boring. Jesus, look where you're going. Hey, watch it!
Oh. Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking hard, and rivers of blood, and the blood is blood.
Filth and stink everywhere.
Can you teach me to be...
Are you pulling my pill? No one to rob here. Fucking boring. My ass. She's just taking your money. She's taking your You must be used to itching by now. I'll never get used to this.
This must be where the commanders are.
Is that some new kind of game? Hey, hey.
What do you want?
Kozlik sent me.
Ah, more reinforcements. You're the one from the monastery?
Yes, sir.
So you really killed that turncoat?
Yes, sir.
Well done. I heard about you, and quite honestly, I didn't think you'd succeed. So can you handle a sword?
Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Well, I think it's best if we put you to the test. Go to our combat master, Vanyek. He'll soon find out what you're made of. Just go downhill, as far as the stockade. His tent is right next to the training arena.
All right, sir. Are you Combat Master Vanyek?
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
I'm Henry.
Another... Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? You look familiar.
Yes, you taught me sword fighting in...
Wait. Yes! Alright, let's see...
Ready as I'll ever be.
Alright. Kurwa! God damn! Jesus, you've got me.
I've had a bit of practice.
So I see. I'll tell Eric what you've got in you. Don't worry about that. But so you don't think old Vanyek has passed it, I'll teach you one...
Oh, that's very generous of you.
Well, I don't want to take it to the grave with me. All right, listen. Before you start twisting and turning, take a good firm stance with your legs wide.
I think I've got it. Thanks.
Sir, may I...
What is it?
I went to the fight master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual. When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Radzig?
Indeed. This boy is very dear to him. And I expect he's looking for this? Am I right, young man?
You bastard.
He's coming round.
I apologise for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm going to keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
My father's dead. That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. He told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate. I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy. But beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father, is alive. You even know him. It's your liege lord, Radzig Kobyla. Although, how much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan, and he still hasn't acknowledged you. Your parents are both dead, aren't they? I thought so. And yet, Radzig still hasn't told you the truth. I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead.
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you came here.
I was looking for my father's sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
And I found it. But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm going to kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not? When your father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
I think that's very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Radzig will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, there's no one to levy troops to come to your aid. Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new lord of the realm.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, or Sahinek the Dry Devil? They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sir, it's time.
Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our sakes that your father pays up. Farewell.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo. Come on, Eric, let's go. We've got work to do.
Henry,
Wake up. Can you hear me? Jesus, that brutally worked you over. Here. Try to drink. I thought you'd never come round.
How do you know my name?
Don't you recognize me?
Zbyszek. You fucking traitor. You throw me to those bastards and then look me in the eye like nothing happened.
Shh, be quiet. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only chance to get out of here alive. So do you want my help or not?
What do you want?
I want to get you out of here. But if you'd rather, I can leave you to rot and get the shit kicked out of you by Ishtvan's bruiser.
Why would you, of all people, want to get...
I've got my reasons.
Shouldn't I? Even...
I won't deny we didn't get...
So what exactly...
Nothing you need to care.
But I do care.
Not
about...
Look, I just want to live it. My help.
Why don't you go on your own?
What would I do? I've been left alone in this world and I'm an outlaw.
How do you propose to do?
Finally, we're getting somewhere. I know a way you can get out of the fortress without... I'll wait for you outside. Afterwards, you'll tell your...
Risk? Sounds riskier from...
Not really. What are they going to do with you if they catch you?
What about my possession?
Eric has your things.
Oh, wonderful.
It'd be better if you wore something...
All right, then.
That's what I want to hear.
You have my word.
All right. I'll have to trust your man of honor. The pile of shit...
Free and covered in shit.
Well, first, we both have to get there. We can't let anyone see either of us. There shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. I'll wait for you not far from the camp, by the dead tree between the path.
I never.
Who's there?
won't be checking on us. Anyway, if we move over there a bit, we'll still be able to watch this pile of shit just as well. Even better, because we won't be doubled over puking.
We'll see fuck all in the dark.
Who gives a fuck? Come on, let's go. I'd like to see the idiot that would climb a pile of shit to attack us.
So, we're out. Now it's time for you to keep your part of the bargain.
Don't worry, I keep my word. But I have to go to Rattay and see my father. They took my coin when they captured me.
Fine. We should get out of here as quick as we can anyway.
Well, you'll have to help me. Somehow the massage I got from that big bastard didn't do me a lot of good. I don't suppose you have a horse hidden around here.
A horse? Actually, I didn't think of that.
Any word about your boy, Radzig?
Nothing yet.
Let's hope he hasn't done anything rash. Wouldn't surprise me, given the balls that he has. Now, I wonder where he might have got those from.
Don't start, Hanush.
I'm sorry, sir. This fellow...
Henry!
Father?
I told you he had balls.
Well, I see that you haven't been idle, and we'll certainly need to have a talk later, but not quite so publicly. It looks like you have plenty to tell us. What happened?
I got a bit tied up at Vranyik. But now I know what they're planning.
What's being planned? And who's planning it? Spit it out, boy!
There's no longer any doubt about it. It's that Hungarian noble you were hosting on the same day Sigismund pillaged Skalitz.
Sir Istvan Toth.
Toth and his people. Everything fits. They're the ones making the counterfeit money and using it to hire mercenaries from all around. He's already got quite an army at Vranyik.
But what the fuck is he after?
I can tell you exactly, and you won't like it.
How's that?
I had quite a long talk with him.
What?
When I was trying to get into his camp, I was taken captive. We had a bit of a chat. Actually, he told me his entire plan.
What?
I suppose he thought he didn't need to keep it secret any longer. I'm not all that surprised.
Why not?
What's that bastard planning?
He's in the service of Sigismund. He wants to destroy King Wenceslas' allies. That means us. He's gathered a very large force. I'm honestly not sure if we can defeat them. And he knows no one will come to our aid now.
That fucking cunt! I'll skin him alive!
How many men has he got?
More than 100, I'd say.
And how secure is their camp?
It's an old abandoned fortress on a hill.
Bastard! I'll crush that rebel of his.
That's easy to say, old friend. It seems Toth isn't taking any chances.
Together with Divish, we can
Undoubtedly. We have to take them by surprise. It would be best to attack tomorrow night.
That's what I like to hear, Radzig.
Henry, I want you to get yourself fixed up.
Yes, sir.
Finally, a chat.
What is it, Henry? Is there...
The thing is, we have to deal with...
I see. And who is he?
Zbyszek is a mill hand from Skalitz. When I went back there, I found him robbing the dead, and he called his bandit mates on me. It was his fault they nearly killed me. He joined Toth's men, and now he thinks that just because he helped me once, everything he did will be forgiven. He's expecting to get paid. but he's sorely mistaken. He's a traitor and a murderer who deserves to hang.
Swine. You fucking swine! This is what I get for sticking out my neck for you. I'll kill you, you cunt!
Henry, I must say I'm a little confused.
Go, you bastard. I'm innocent. I saved this fucker's life.
Scum.
Well, then lock him up.
You'll pay for this. My lord will slaughter you all like sheep. You don't stand a chance in hell. Leave me alone.
Let's make an example of him. Put anyone else off the idea of banditry. I'll tell the executioner.
Well, that's not exactly how the law works.
Well, how does the law work these days? Not very well from what I've seen. And I'm not wasting food on criminals while we try to find someone to try them. Besides, it'll be good to show the common folk that we're...
Get a good meal inside you and get those wounds tended to. You look wretched. And if you need equipment or armor, tell Bernard. He'll give you what you need.
Yes, my lord.
No more, my lord. I'm your father. I swear, Hal, I plan to tell you. I'm sorry Istvan, of all people, beat me to it. But now we have more urgent matters to deal with. Later we'll have time to talk about it. What do you say?
As you wish, my lord. Father.